shooting the breeze with Crash and TDD Tube. And vote for me in the Skylander Awards. You're not even in it! It's not even started yet! What are you talking about?
He's having trouble sitting on the stool, too, today.
He's all over the place, man.
Yeah.
He thinks he's in this award show that hasn't even started yet. Like, what is he going on with?
Yeah, if people haven't seen the PDD Tube Awards, go check it out. It's pretty darn funny.
It's good, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. By the way, I'm Jap28, and I'm here with...
Jap28.
That's me.
Yeah, you're here with... Well, supposedly, people are believing me and you are the same person now, so... You're also here with yourself. But this is Greetings to all Portamasters. I am Crash Ralvers. Once again, time to shoot the breeze. That's my best Bash impression.
All right, guys, we're going to keep this a little shorter show today because we both have prior engagements. What are you doing after there, Crash?
Well, I don't know if you heard, but there's a amazing franchise movie just came out called Solo, a Star Wars story featuring the Donald Glover playing Lando Calrissian and other people. But
yeah,
yes, we're both seeing Solo tonight. Yeah, so
I'm going to see Han Solo after this too. So we're going to keep both shows a little bit shorter. But let's get started. This is a question and answer show, a Q&A. Yeah, Q&A.
So you'll have your Tim Hortons in your hand while you're recording this with us?
No, I don't drink a lot of Tim Hortons, to be honest, man.
Oh, I'm sorry there, I'm sorry you don't have any Tim Hortons in your hand right now.
No, I know what you're talking about, though, but... All right.
Talking about? What are you talking about?
Okay, so first question was from TRR. He asked, who is your favorite Skylanders villain?
Ooh. Good question to start out. You want me to start it off?
Yeah, you could start it off, man.
Well, I have a couple, but I do have one above them all. I'm a big fan of Pinata. I absolutely love him. I think his design's cool, his moveset's wicked, like the big smashing lollipop and the Pinata shoots it, but I'm also a big fan of, get ready for it, Taekwondo Crow!
Taekwondo Crow is pretty cool, yeah.
Yeah, I love how he had the katana in Trap Team, but then he came out with like the what's it called, shurikens?
Oh yeah.
In Imaginators. Yeah, so I really like him. But like I like most of the Doomlanders too. But yeah, Pinata is definitely my number one. Yeah,
me too. I like a lot of the Doom. I like two that they never made figures for. I love Broccoli Guy and I like Chef Pepperjack. Man, those are, you know. If I had to pick one that we've actually played with,
I can connect with Chef Pepperjack. That sounds weird.
Yeah, but I think if there was a figure, I don't know. I think it'd be a pretty cool figure. Like, and of course, Chompy Mage with Chompy Puppet. I don't know. I like him on Academy, and I love my figure too. So, yeah. So that's
Chompy Mage is cool. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's go to question number 2. And like, guys, don't worry if your question's not answered. You know, I only picked up a few. But let's go to Sky595. Oh, this one's more for you, Crash. This one's more for you. Who is your favorite Yokai Watch character? And I want to add a little bit to this. I want to add, because I don't play Yokai Watch or Pokemon, I want to ask you who's your favorite Pokemon at the same time. So, Yokai Watch character and Pokemon character.
First of all, it's Yokai Watch.
Oh, see that? It's not Yoki?
Swine. It's Yokai. K-A-I, Kai.
Okay.
So, yeah, I became a fan of Yokai Watch, like, only over the last couple years. It's like, it's a new Pokemon, best way to describe it, but I love the character Undy. I don't know if you guys might know who that is, but he's like I don't really way to describe him, but he has a toothpick as his main weapon because he's not very big, right? But he's known as the angry yokai, so he's good. He always is ready for a fight and stuff. So if you ever feel like you're ready for a fight, you're possessed by Undy at the time. Yokai Watch is a really good show, man.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out. I'm not big on Pokemon or Yokai Watch, but
yeah, there you go.
There we go.
But like, I love Jibanyan, I love Whisper, I love like the main characters, but I love him a lot. That's definitely my number one.
Yeah. And what about Pokemon?
Well, my favorite Pokemon is Gyarados. That is the giant sea serpent, like based off like mythological creature stuff. But I'm a big fan of like Ampharos too. But definitely Gyarados is my number one. I love Gyarados so much.
Cool. Okay, well, one comment I cannot find in the comments now. I don't know what happened to it. I was looking for it, but someone just asked me personally what it was like to get 1,000 subs, and I got to say, it was pretty amazing. It's kind of like when you hit the 100, you know, like it's a pretty big milestone, the 1,000 subs, and
it's pretty much the first really big milestone.
Yeah,
like,
I think it's the 100.
It's like, oh my god.
Yeah, and then 1,000 is like, holy cow, that's 1,000 people clicked on. That's pretty amazing, man. Like, so. All right, let's get on to question number 3. Midnight.
That'd be a whole other episode where we discuss hitting milestones and stuff.
Yeah,
that'd be a good episode
for sure. Midnight Dragonfire. What kind of hobbies do you guys like to do in your spare time?
Midnight Dragonfire. I recognize that name actually. He's a good guy. My hobbies include crying in front of the mirror and trying to figure out who I actually am. That's a joke. No, honestly, I don't really have a lot of like hobbies. I mostly just like watch YouTube videos and play games and stuff. But I guess my hobbies would probably be with the animals, like because I'm in school now learning about animals. So I'm like, I love hanging out with the animals and just learning stuff about them. But I don't have like any hobbies or anything. I like going to dollar stores. Is that a hobby?
I think this is our hobby though, eh? Like making videos like this, like YouTube.
Well, it is a hobby. It's not a job, so it's definitely a hobby now.
Yeah, like we're not both making millions of dollars on YouTube, but it's just
you're not.
Well, no, I'm not for sure. Yeah.
That's a joke. I am not making millions, trust me.
But I also like to draw in my spare time. I like doing puzzles.
Yeah, I don't really build puzzles, as weird as that sounds. But like I'm one of those, because I don't know if you knew, I have ADHD, right? So it's hard for me to focus on stuff. I have to do like 5 or 6 things at the same time. So like, even when I'm watching a movie, I got to be like on my phone or picking at something or anything like that. So like, when I'm in a movie theater, I literally just have to like stare at the screen and be like, I love it. I have to stare at the screen. And most of the time I'm picking at my hands while I'm doing it, so. But no, I think our hobby is probably just making YouTube videos or just watching videos, or I think collecting.
Yeah, collecting for me, obviously. If you've seen my house, I'm a pretty big, Skylander collector. But as far as other hobbies, I don't really have the time. Like between...
Mine is really time. It's just, I just don't want to. As weird as that sounds. I don't really want to get into other hobbies. Like, I can do stuff. Like, over the summer, me and my friend Dover are going to be hiking a lot. But, like, that's only... I only do it over summer just because he wants to lose weight. And I'm the only friend that'll go with him because I'm like, I will run up a road. Let's go.
Let's do it.
But yeah, that's a summer hobby. That's way to describe it.
All right, let's move on to question number 4. And this is the Game Ranger asks... Who are your favorite Skylanders? This is a pretty simple... We're on the screen right now, but he says, not Bash or Flameslinger.
I'm going to go first, okay?
Okay, you go first.
Thought this one over for a long time, because you know how much I love certain Skylanders and all that stuff, but I gotta say, besides for Bash, my favorite Skylander is also an Earth Skylander. It's Bop!
It's Bop.
It's Bop! I love Bop. He's amazing. Bop is perfect. He's just like, look, he's sitting on the chair perfect, like a good little boy. Like, he's perfect.
He's pretty cute. My second probably favorite would be, if you don't know.
Oh, wait, we both have kind of like dogs.
Yeah, they both are, yeah.
Okay, let's be honest here. I know I'm not allowed to pick Bop because he's basically Bash. I do have a second favorite, though, but it's a variant. Which you guys might know, it's the guy I was obsessed with for the last couple years, and I finally got him. It's Dark Wildfire.
Dark Wildfire, that's cool.
I absolutely love Dark Wildfire.
Yeah. Yeah, I have many...
Wildfire himself looks awesome, but Dark Wildfire looks a million times better, in my opinion.
See, I like the gold version, but we had that discussion before.
Yeah.
What else? I like a lot. I like Hothead. I like a lot of the fire characters. I don't know what it is, but... even Eruptor, not so much for gameplay, but just his overall look and design. I like Eruptor. Yeah. So, all right, let's go on to.
If you've seen my top 5 favorites, then you know who my favorites are. Yeah. But that hasn't changed. They're still exactly the same. Like Dark Wildfire is still number 2. Bash is number 1. Or Jetvac, as some people still don't understand that joke sometimes.
Jetvac and Gil Grunt. That's what we should have started with.
I love Gil Grunt.
Oh, I like Gil Grunt too, but All right, let's get on to question number 5. Crypt Crusher. What was your clique in school? Like, what kind of groups did you hang around with in school?
Does me and my friend Paul count? Because that's it. I never had a clique. I was the loner clique. Very loner clique. It wasn't until grade 12 that I joined, I guess, the school band, you'd call it, and that's when I got, and I'll say this in very big brackets parentheses, popular. So people just liked listening to me sing, and that was it.
I'm a teen, I'm popular. I love that song.
Yeah, that was me.
That was you?
No, I throughout my whole time in high school, I just didn't enjoy it because I was mostly bullied for the majority of it.
Yeah,
so when I got into like the high school part, it was just I used to hang out with my friend Paul. That was it. That was literally it.
For me, I was in the burnout crowd, so you know, don't do drugs, kids. It's not cool, but
you still are, buddy.
No, but it was cool because our group of people, it was kind of like the grunge era, so you know, the ripped jeans and the plaid shirts and
the Nirvana, and the
Nirvana, and like it was cool because the popular kids liked us, the jocks, and then the not so popular. Like we were friends with everybody because like we were just like we were known as the burnouts. I don't know. It was an alright group to be a part of. Like, you know, kind of weird when you look at your yearbook and you see like the way they said, like they called me Jason Putthead. So that's instead of my last name, you know. But that's
true. Yeah, that's a good joke.
Yeah, it's funny to look back in your yearbooks at later on. But I mean, it must have been it must have sucked to be bullied though. That would
Oh yeah, I can literally talk about that story for hours just because of how crappy it was. But like, it ruined my high school experience, and my biggest fear of going back to college now was because it's school. College is completely different. I absolutely love going to college. Like, I wake up for school every morning excited to go to school.
Wow.
Like, I never ever thought in my day I would ever say that in my life and mean it. But here we are.
Let's go to the last question before we jump over to Crash's stream on his channel, the After Party. Okay.
After party.
DeWaltz Reign Supreme asks, what are your guys... do you know the way? What are your guys' favorite Canadian stereotypes, eh?
Before we continue, you just said DeWatt and then said DeWay. First of all, that was a dead meme. Secondly, DeWatt's a Pokemon.
No,
DeWatt is a Pokemon, actually.
I thought that was the little Uganda.
No, that's Ugandan Knuckles. You uncultured swine. You need to learn your meme culture.
No, I'm old, man. You'll get there too one day, buddy.
No, I won't. Favorite Canadian stereotype, you said?
Yeah.
Well, I like the fact that everybody thinks we're so nice, which is true.
But it is true. We are nice to, I find, to a degree. But if you like really get a Canadian mad, man, you don't want to do that though. I find that's
if you bash hockey, we'll be really mad about that.
We'll come after you with our big army that we don't really have, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll come after you riding our polar bears.
Right. Yeah, you gotta love that. People think it snows here all the time, and we live in igloos.
Well, I can't say much about that, but it snows all the time here in Newfoundland. But I like the other one that we're obsessed with maple syrup because I actually love maple syrup. So I'm a very big stereotype in that sense.
See, I'm not a big fan of maple syrup, so
get out of our country.
Yeah, no, I'm not. You know, I really, it's all right. You know, and I prefer our back bacon and our beer and our cigarettes better than the U.S. But that's, I don't know. That's just personal preference.
You heard it here first, guys. Jap drinks and smokes. What a bad influence.
I don't drink that often, man. I have beers in my fridge from when I bought the house. There's little floaties in them right now. That's how much I drink.
Ew.
Man. Yeah,
Ew.
It's pretty bad. Yeah. That about does it for this part of the show on my channel. So thanks for coming out. Yeah. And we'll see you guys soon. Zootalure. All right. Well, now I'm talking French. What's the rule? Do you know the way? All right.
God.
My mama don't like you. She likes everyone. And I never like to admit that I was wrong.
Man, that Jap, he is amazing.